Good morning, cheaters and cheaties. If you're in Zim, it's one of the coldest mornings that we've had this winter, and we want to put you in your feelings. We're introducing a new segment on the show where you can send us not just your dilemma, but a whole voice note. So if you're in the mood to tell us that story about how you got cheated on in high school, or how you were a serial cheater and how you got away with it, we want to know about it. And depending on how it goes this week, this is a segment that we might continue with. So get your voices ready for voice notes that will be played on As Told by Us with no royalties being paid to you.
Yay!
So today's episode, if you haven't guessed it, is all about cheating and cheaters. After we did the sexual indiscipline episode, it looks like the world went to show us really how sexually indisciplined we are. And we were rocked with the Coldplay astronomer scandal of a whole CEO cheating with the HR lady. Bro. During the people, for everyone to see. And that just got us thinking, like, first of all, why do we love a cheating scandal? Like, we were like, ooh.
We ate that. We ate that up because the whole world was on it.
Funny enough, it's still going.
It's still going, and that's crazy. So,
And it's still funny.
yeah, we need to get our hashtags right to, please the algorithm. So I'm just going to go around the room with a yes or no question. We don't want any providers explanations. It's a yes or no question.
No, it can't.
6.
Context is important.
No.
Should I answer your question? 6. Context is
Why are you all
important.
scared?
Context is important. I need to be able to provide context.
If you want to defend your answer, you can throughout the episode. But for right now, I just want a yes or no.
Okay, but we need
answer.
definitions.
We need definitions
Definitions
first.
are important.
Yes or no. You can explain later. Calm down. Breathe.
The answer's already no.
Anasu, you
It
look
can't
ready.
be.
What's the question?
Have you ever been cheated on?
Yes.
6. Have you ever cheated on someone?
What is my
Yes or no question.
Yes.
Okay. Kuda, have you ever cheated on someone?
Hi, what's another one? Have I ever cheated on someone?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
What can you ask me the other
Chido,
way?
I'll come back to you.
The wow.
6. Have you ever been cheated on?
Yes. All caps.
Okay. Chido,
Oh, ask me again.
have you ever cheated on someone?
No.
I'm
telling you.
Ask me again.
Anasu. Okay. Kuda. Anasu. Have you ever cheated on someone?
Yes.
Ask me again.
Kuda.
Yes.
Have you ever been cheated on?
Yes.
Okay.
Amanda. Amanda.
Chido.
Amanda.
Been cheated on.
To be honest, I think I was, but I didn't know. It never came
She
to
knows
light.
answers. Amanda.
Yes or no question?
Probably.
So yes. Amanda, have I ever cheated on someone? No explanation. Yes. Have I ever been cheated on? Yes. All right. Out of our systems.
Out of the way. Wait. Can we define cheating?
Yeah. Okay. Let's start
Yeah.
there. What is cheating?
I take cheating as having both emotional and physical relations with somebody else.
What if it's
So
just
if it's
one?
physical only,
What do you mean? What if it's just one?
physical only, no
Yeah.
emotions. One night stand. I don't even know her name.
You've cheated.
Emotional only, no
Oh, okay.
physical.
You've cheated.
Okay.
And I mean, I also would even like to broaden it to a scenario where we have just maybe we are dating, right? And we have both agreed that it's exclusive, but there's no title to it.
Oh, so if it's like that.
Yeah.
What if it's unspoken
Unspoken.
that you're exclusive?
Yeah.
It's still
I think
cheating.
you will know when you're in a relationship with someone. But just
Okay, what
because
if-
I
what if-
haven't called
What
you
if
my
you're just
girlfriend?
talking to someone, but we haven't really defined what it is?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think you
Is
know,
it still cheating?
you know your relationship with this. Like, if I'm talking to someone that I've spoken to for 2 days, obviously,
Then for sure
it's-
I've never cheated. What?
What do you mean?
Explain.
To say, like, for example, if you have just been in a situation where it's like, I'm not sure, but then you kind of
Who's not
entertain
sure?
someone else. Like, I'm not sure about the status of the relationship, and then I go ahead and entertain someone else, then
Is it
that's
cheating?
not cheating.
Okay, so when you say when you have not cheated, that's your definition that we're working with.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
What about on a stricter definition, like the Kuda standard?
To say emotional
Or even if you haven't said we're exclusive, but you're entertaining each other in a certain way, and then you step
Ish.
out of that. So that's a yes.
so it's a yes.
So cheaters all around.
To be honest, I just thought that you meant, in a relationship that's like defined.
Yeah. I guess that's where the red, the gray areas
start
kind of come out.
Because I wouldn't say if I'm like talking to someone and we're just like vibing or dating or whatever and we haven't defined, I wouldn't, how do I explain this? If you was to then do something and speak to someone else, I don't think I would have a leg to stand on and say you cheated on me because we haven't defined what we're doing. The same goes with me. Like I should be also able to talk to other people. Like I don't see that as a cheating because we haven't defined it. We've just been talking for 6 months, but you haven't said
Been
be my
talking and
friend.
doing all the things.
Talking like what? Because you talk to people, yeah. But the fact that you've defined this as a talking stage means you've already elevated whatever you and this person are doing to something that's
Intentional.
more than dating-esque. It's more than a friendship. You're not saying this is just my friend. I'm talking to him.
It's my guy.
But that's the thing. You also haven't said let's be exclusive. You haven't explained that you are the only one for me and I am the only one for you.
It's for the game. We charge it to the game. We charge it to the game, baby.
I think we need to, maybe that's just my perspective, but I think people need to be intentional with what they're doing. So if you're not going to ask me out properly, point blank, best
Then I'm
believe
not
I'm
your
talking
hand.
to other people. Because what do you mean? You can't talk to someone for 6 months.
So talking for talking, right? Let's say you're talking to someone new, but you are still hooking up and in a phase with someone old. Are you cheating, and who are you cheating on?
In my definition,
You're
I'm
not cheating.
Yeah.
On any of
And
them.
this is why I'm saying that I've never I don't cheat.
That
because-
makes sense to me.
I'm not cheating.
I'm not cheating
Because when
I'm in limbo.
It's in limbo, is it?
I'm in limbo, so we charge it to the game.
if it's somebody old that we're just hooking up, all right, we're just hooking up because we're bored. There's no else.
Are we
Yeah,
problematic?
then it's like we're just
Yes.
No, we're not.
Yes,
but-
the question was, are we problematic? Yes.
Nah.
Okay, so you guys are saying if you've broken up with someone, but you guys still have a fling, and you're talking to someone new, but that someone new hasn't yet put down their terms and conditions, then it's free season until someone.
Yeah.
The operative word, you said you've broken up with someone. So you're broken up. The fling is in limbo land. It doesn't count. It's not like...
Okay, so for example, if I broke up with someone in April, right? Like maybe 1st of April, and then we're still kind of trying to, whatever, 2 weeks later. But in those 2 weeks, I'm talking to someone else already. I'm re-establishing another relationship. That's not cheating, man.
Who's cheating where?
Yeah.
I think maybe the first point of departure is this thing of breaking up with someone and then there's still
lingering things.
For me, if I get to the point where we're breaking up,
We're
it's
done.
because we're done.
Hey there, lovely listeners. So listen, running a podcast in Zimbabwe is quite the journey. It requires resources, And when I say resources, I mean money, time, and effort. Wondering how you can support us? Well, we've got you covered with InnBucks. Or World Remit if you're on the other side of the world and you'd love to contribute. Our InnBucks number is 077 810 3171. Whether it's the cost of a cup of coffee or a virtual high five, every little bit of your support counts. Remember, supporting our podcast isn't about funding our caffeine addiction, though it is in part, but your support keeps our podcast alive and thriving and helps us create more content, ensuring that our laughter echoes through your devices. Thanks again for being part of our community and for listening.
So what is this post-breakup open season that
It's just holding you over till the next person.
and then the next person might sort of overlap and that's okay.
No, but
they're
breakups aren't
overlapping.
one size fits all. Some breakups are
God, this
definitive.
is the most
Some breakups are definitive, and you know it's over.
Yeah.
But then some breakups, like some people are still, you're still talking or you're still doing stuff.
You're still winding down
Still
the
winding.
estate.
Okay. So if your talking stage says, are you single? And this is like a precondition to the talking stage, and you say, yes, I'm single.
Yeah, because you will be single.
When was your last relationship? It ended in April.
Mm.
And then you are hooking up with your ex.
That person doesn't need to know that.
Yeah, that's
You see, once we get into doesn't need to know, for me, that's cheating.
that's not cheating because it's a
How?
talking stage.
I have no obligation to you.
Yeah.
Guys, all is fair in love and war, bro.
So basically, the longer you keep her in a talking stage, you're free to do whatever you want.
Yes.
Pretty much.
That's the
I think for as long as you are not, you haven't defined it, then you're not dating. You're not together like that.
For me, right, I see it more as any kind of duplicitous kind of behavior.
It's cheating.
The fact that you're not going to be open with your talking stage about your vibe with your ex already shows you that there's something wrong.
Like
Is that cheating?
it's
Because
lying.
who are you
It's
cheating
deceptive.
on? You're lying, yes. You're being sneaky, yes. But who are you cheating on?
yourself.
You're omitting information. Like in a talking stage, are you telling your
telling your talking
like
stage?
my family traumas and everything? No. We're talking. How was your day? It was nice. Good. Let's keep
What
it
do you
pushing.
think about this?
Although I
But to
do
be
want
fair-
to say, though, I do think that there comes a point where, even where it's not defined, there is. I think
There's a turning point.
There's a turning point in a relationship that you know.
Yeah.
That this.
No, I agree with you.
There is a point where you
True.
and I think once you've crossed that, and you both know you've crossed that stage, you are cheating.
Nah.
I actually want to agree with you, in as much as I've been saying all of this. I actually agree that there is a turning point, even for yourself. When you're in the talking stage with someone, at some point you'll be like, yeah, actually,
Are you gonna be like,
I'm now like fully focused on this person, even though they haven't quite locked it down yet. But I'm just gonna. You can make that conscious decision by yourself to be like, yo, actually, let me close all the doors that were a bit ajar in the background, and now let me just focus on that, even though they haven't yet locked it down. I think that there is a point.
I guess we're very different there. No, I guess we're just different. Because, like I said, if you're not going to ask him...
no ring, no cheat.
It's not a ring. You need to discuss these things. So me saying, oh my gosh, I really like this person and I'm going to close all of my doors seems a bit premature in my opinion. Have you talked to this person about this, that you are liking them so much? What
Okay,
have
what
they
if,
said
what if
to
you have spoken already about this?
And what have they said to you?
And what if they are saying, what if they are the ones who initiate to say, honestly, to be honest, I really like
That's
you.
the discussion I'm talking
And
about.
want
This needs to happen.
But they in that conversation.
But they
don't
haven't
say,
said, be my girlfriend.
girlfriend.
They just say,
Keep it moving.
Oh,
Okay, dang.
I'm stuck on all of my doors.
No.
What is this? No. I'm just from that. What is that section? And why you need to keep it alive?
I guess what I'm saying was stemming from what Chido was speaking about. To say, like, with anyone, it's not going to be, if you're a single person, sadly, if you're a single person, your door is open.
Yeah.
You're speaking to multiple people at the same time. I don't know. I don't want to say, maybe, Amanda, you feel differently, but at the same time, you are speaking to multiple people at the same time. Some people are just talking stages. Some people show interest, but you don't show interest. It varies, right?
Yeah.
So when you're now saying, as Chido has specified, you say, okay, I've been talking to this person for a specific amount of time. I feel like we're spending time together. I feel like this might go somewhere, right? That's all in your head, baby girl, right? I'm sorry. It's all in your head. And when you say, oh, I want to then close up my other options. And you know when girls close up all the other options, they're not talking to those niggas anymore, right? You've said, I'm not talking to Temba who sends me good mornings. I'm not talking to Benjamin who sends me money or whatever, right? You've said, I'm not talking to those people anymore. I'm focusing on this one person.
Johnny.
When you focus on Johnny, this one person, you're spending a lot of time with them. You're now so invested in their livelihood.
even though they haven't even asked you to be their girlfriend.
And that's what I'm against. So yes, we can say, okay, I really like this guy, right? And then you close all of your people who are interested in you, who have been showing interest in you, and then you follow this dream. But you haven't discussed. Yikes! This dream.
Johnny,
You haven't You haven't discussed anything with Johnny, right? That's my chat.
Okay.
Because guys can do that all the time. Guys are talking to multiple
Six is
people.
like, no, as long as the window's open, the window's open.
When you're single, you are single. Do you understand? There's a difference. When you're in a relationship, like, hey, okay, I'll speak for myself. When I'm in a relationship, like, I'm not entertaining nobody. I'm like, I'm super focused, right? But when I am not in a relationship, not in a relationship, it's not like I'm entertaining everyone, but it's just like, obviously some doors,
My question would be now, if you're speaking to someone, you're talking and whatever, right? Do you make it intentional? Do you ask someone out and say, can you be my girlfriend? Or do you just we just say
No,
okay.
you have to ask.
That's my chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're leaving the gray area. You've asked. The process of door closing. How long of a window do you have? Because I've heard I don't yet know how serious the relationship is when people still have the strays. Because I mean, it's a process. If
you still have strays,
What is there an acceptable window? If there is, do you have to close your doors before you ask, or do you have to ask first and then you get into a relationship, then you start to close your doors? Or do you keep some in the fridge?
Keep people
I think from a girl's perspective, if a guy asks me, will you be my girlfriend, right? And I still had strays in the background. It's up to me to put my house in order, right? I don't know what the timeline is. Like I can't prescribe a timeline. But
You guys.
no, I don't know, but
I think it should be somewhat.
because sometimes the
Automatic,
strays
like,
are also
yeah.
difficult
I do think it should be
get rid of.
No. I kind of think in any dating situation, say I was talking to 3 people and then one asks and I say yes, okay? Because I have to also participate
Yes.
and say yes, right? Now I've said yes. it is up to me to immediately get rid of my strays.
Like same night.
But
No, listen, what do you
does
want
get rid of
from
mean?
me, right? Is that if you are one of the strays, what is it that you're also looking for? Must I also sit you down and say, hey, friend, listen.
you're also his stray.
No, I'm also his stray, right? Because he also has it
But
on.
as I said, guys,
so I don't have to now
strays
sit
that
you
are like-
down. I don't have to sit you down and
Like
say, hey,
what?
I'm not. And then you tell them, just leave me alone.
There are strays that, for example, let me just give like let me think of an example. For example, say this is, I don't even know if you could call it a stray, but somebody who's always just in your DMs on Instagram, for example, right? Oh, commenting on a, like a story flirtatiously, fire emoji, right? That's somebody who is like,
Can be left on red.
you can leave them on red, right? But then what if they continue is what I'm
Let's
saying.
leave them
They
on
can,
red.
do you then have to text them? Do you have to text them to say, no, please don't be
in a
texting me.
relationship
I'm in
now."
a relationship now. That's what I'm saying. There are some strays like that who are just like,
Yeah, but you see, it's now you. It's now you, because if before you were responding to
Yeah.
their
Before I was
fire
responding,
emojis
I
with
was
hearts-
laughing,
with
isn't it?
heart emojis, and you are laughing.
Yeah.
Right now, if I leave you on red,
I leave you on red, but you keep
you keep doing it, but you
soft block on
because
Instagram now.
you are doing it doesn't mean I have to respond. It doesn't mean I also have to now.
But what is your person gonna say?
But now here's my question. If it was a situation where it was a close call between two people, whoever got there first was going to be the one, right? You knew you were going, there could be a relationship.
But you also,
with A,
why
there
was
could be a
there a close
relationship
call
with B.
like that?
It was a close call. It was a close call. What? A just got there first. A asked first. I said yes to A. But like B was like, real close. You know, had he been the day before, then had he just done it the day before, then it could have
Wait,
been
so
B.
are you
Okay,
telling
that's what
me?
I'm
Are
saying.
you telling me that in a close call situation, it was you liked them equally, such that if one
Whoever got there first.
if one got there first, you'd go for them instead of the other person.
Yeah, what I'm saying.
You have no decision. You have no ability to make a decision about who between A and B.
Actually, I like both A and B. The point is, I like both A and
see-
B. It was
you
a
see,
close call
this is-
between A and B.
This is why
I was just waiting for one, either
Surely
A
you're
or
more
B.
invested in the others. What I'm
to
saying.
ask.
This is
At
why
that point, the conversation must be had with the other one and say, each friend. I know
Friend.
we were going in this direction, but I went in another way.
Yeah, but you see, this is why I'm a bit more strict about the gray area time, because the fact that you've got two that are that close,
Close calls.
even with an H friend, what you're telling him is that your competition won, but the war is still ongoing.
Yeah.
And
Because he's always
likely-
gonna say, you're
Yeah.
not a mountain, you can be moved.
And person B
Hey,
is going to
And if you want to convince me,
person B, right? Because you see, did you hear that? She said you want to convince me. So person B then just becomes, he's gonna step back a little bit, but
It's
he's
gonna
still
be the
there.
shadow.
Yeah,
Meaning the moment
Waiting,
A
huh?
does
Slips up.
anything,
yeah.
Is it possible
Could I
to be in love
honest
with
you
two people
are-
at the same time?
now.
No, I don't think so.
To be in love with two people at the
No, I
same
don't
time.
think so.
So you can't like two people at the same time.
No lie.
You can
lie.
like them, but I don't think you can like them equally. You will like one more than the other, I feel. That's why I'm disagreeing
Okay,
with that
but-
close
okay.
call situation.
Can I give you a
because there's
scenario?
no way.
So there is A and B. You like B more.
Yeah.
Right.
And then A
but
asks
B
you out.
is a dream because you don't know. Like Anissa is saying, you're not sure. Right. We're vibing. I like you more. I want you to ask me out first because that's where I want to go. But it just doesn't seem like you're also forthcoming with the ask. I like A enough.
Yeah, but you see, the
A likes
A is
me.
not your first choice. But
It's not. But A asked.
no, that's
What do I do? Do I say no to A who
chase a
and
dream.
chase a dream of
But
B?
then now the
that might
problem
not
is when
come?
the dream comes to
Okay,
and
but-
says, now I want you, but you've been in a relationship with A for 3 months.
Yeah.
You're gonna cheat on A with B.
And to be honest, the fact you liked B more, right? And then A asked, and then you said yes to A, and then B took a step back. Even if you end up with B is always going to see you as a cheater.
That's true.
And okay,
You're
all right. We were not supposed to be stuck on this. 6, I'll get back to your thought about loving two people. Right. Now we've crossed the gray area. We're now in a solid relationship. Are there different types of cheating? Is there worse cheating and what was the phrase? Soft cheating?
A cheat is a cheat, bruh.
Is there emotional versus physical cheating? Are those two different? I've heard this term where they say when a woman cheats, she cheats all in emotional. It's because it's emotional and that makes it worse. But guys, when they cheat, it's just a physical or just like a momentary thing, but they're not like...
Their heart isn't in it.
Maybe it's not necessarily man or woman, but then those are two distinctions of cheatings.
Yo, I think cheating is cheating, guys.
Wait, what's the definition of soft cheating? Can anyone define that for me, please?
Soft cheating just sounds like
kind of cheating, but like not
it's
quite.
like a
I didn't quite
it's like
get
a
that.
term from the streets.
We
What
almost
is that?
did it.
Yeah. Still from the streets.
No, I think cheating is cheating, whether it's emotional or physical. I think once you've crossed that line with someone and you know the implications it will have on your relationship, you've cheated. Whether it's you went for a date but you didn't kiss, or you slept with someone, I think it's still cheating. If your partner is the one who's affected, then you've cheated. I don't agree with this whole women cheat with emotionally and so it's worse or whatever people say. Because I think women can also cheat physically and men can also cheat emotionally.
Yeah.
Like having your husband talking to his best friend every day about your marriage and all of the problems you're having is cheating. It's not because I'm just talking to her, I didn't sleep with her, so it can be. No, it's still cheating. It's still emotional cheating. So I don't know why we I guess it goes back to what Amanda's saying, that we just try to like make it seem nicer. We want to make it seem like, oh, that's not really cheating if you do this,
It's a white lie.
It's a white lie. It's soft cheating. But you know what you're doing. You know when it's
Controversial opinion, having a male bestie or female bestie is cheating by default.
Ha.
But if you're in a
Like
relationship,
automatically.
it's automatically a cheating. Because you're gonna definitely be emotionally, like if I had a female bestie and I'm in a relationship, like I'm telling her everything. At some point, the information is not going to be distributed equally. Like at some point, someone is going to be getting more information, and it's most likely going to be the female bestie.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's cheating.
Yeah.
I want to disagree with you very strongly.
Louder for the people in the
Very
back.
strong. I want like very strong.
Very strong.
And see now my justification, because I am definitely a female bestie.
Okay.
And pause.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a female bestie and I have male best friends. Right.
Not a problem.
No, but you see, this is what I want.
Why do you want to have
You see, the problem, right, is that we have also made friendships silly because we're also stemming from you can't be friends with the opposite sex naturally, right? That's what we're saying. You
No,
just
we're not
can't.
saying that.
No.
We're not saying that. We're just saying
you
you
cannot
cannot
be
be
at the
a
best men.
No.
Be for real. We're actually saying, why can't you be? Because you're saying you can't be that close to a male person and not have feelings. You can't be that close
We're
to a
not saying
female
have
platonically and not have.
We're saying it's
it
cheating.
just no
Because it's your
And-
bestie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, listen,
no.
my
Bestie-
person should be my
bestie
bestie. Like,
implies-
we're hoping that my person is my best
Yeah,
friend.
but
eventually
mind
when
you,
we get there,
your
right?
bestie's
But
girlfriend.
before there,
But then you're saying,
but
wait,
before we
Kuda,
even get there,
but you're saying if your husband, man's, is your bestie, right? But then you have a male bestie, huh?
How is he my husband?
I
He's
would-
not my husband yet.
You okay? Fine.
Pause. I'm
He's
saying-
getting there.
Listen, this is a person that I have known all my life,
Yes.
right?
A male bestie.
This is a person, that I've known all my life. This is a person who's been there, he knows a lot about my life, Handiti, right? Then I start dating someone. I meet someone, I start dating someone. What happens to my friend? And he's still there. Where's he going? Nowhere. He's right there.
right?
And I'm dating this person. Me and this person are getting to know each other. I like this person. We get into a relationship. Already, these are two different relationships.
Fine, that's still okay.
Right.
At this point, I think it's still
We're
fine.
still fine. So it can't then automatically be cheating because
I think-
this person was
I think
there.
it's that-
Sometimes
No,
it does, though.
but I
Yeah.
feel like Six prefaced it and said, when you are now talking to your bestie more than you talk to your girlfriend.
No, then there's
now
no
priority.
I am saying
Yeah.
it can't be by default
Oh.
you are cheating. That's what I'm saying. It can't be automatically you are cheating.
It will.
Discipline. Because look,
It's cheating.
a male bestie.
I agree. Yeah. Sorry,
I
you're
learned-
alone in this.
I learned the hard way about male besties. That's not a real thing. It's another package of a fridge, one of these doors that we discussed. But it's very complicated.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Because
Why?
No,
Why?
it's true. Because I have male friends, right? But male friends are very different from someone who you call your besties.
Why?
We're talking about I'm
Why
getting there.
great? Okay.
Because we're talking about that female bestie, male bestie, right? And then there's your friends.
Yeah.
My male friends will literally even become friends with my person because there's a certain distance in our friendship.
Boundaries.
That is very platonic. But your male bestie, that guy, that's a
Has a
the MC
special
person,
place
huh?
in your heart.
That's the person who you're
friend.
very
He's
your
not a friend. He's your bestie.
But
He has a
remember,
special place in your heart.
friendship comes with a certain level of emotional intimacy.
Yes.
That is next door to physical intimacy. So just because you haven't unlocked physical intimacy, the fact that there's things that he knows about you that are so deep is never going to make your partner
Amanda.
comfortable. Yeah?
You know things about me. Emotional things about me.
If I was a man, right?
What difference?
If I was a man and we were having the situation and then you were now in a serious relationship, that's a problem.
It is a problem.
It's a problem that you
can't-
know things
you're
about
fight-
me
yes,
emotionally.
You're fighting with your mans, yeah? And then I'm like, could have something's off today. I picked it up, but your man didn't see it. You already like, yeah.
I think if you go to how to be friends.
Right now,
I
your
genuinely think
boyfriend-
you
now
don't know
your
how to be
boyfriend
friends.
is fighting against an op that he doesn't even know
No,
about.
exactly.
Because you're comparing.
Because guys,
Why are you comparing? This is what I don't
Whether you like it or
understand.
not, Kuda.
Why?
Because you're with your man, right? And you were upset about something that you didn't talk to him about, but he didn't pick it up. He's just in his own zone.
but your bestie
Come to
picked
me.
it up.
I look you in the eyes and say, Kuda, something's off. What's
but
wrong?
what
And I know what to give you. I give you this and that.
Explain to me how, if I'm with my man and I had a bad day and he didn't pick something up, right? I come here. One of you says, Kuda, you don't look okay. One of you says, you guys are going to pick it up also.
Because we're not trying to sleep with you.
So,
We don't have
why is the assumption my male best friend wants to sleep with me? Why?
Okay, so this was how
This makes sense.
So this was explained to me. This was explained to me by AC, right? He was like, it's an issue of access.
new character.
Access.
So he was explaining it to me like it's an issue of access, right? For example, you have a male bestie. He has access to you in ways that nobody else does because he is your bestie.
You guys are in a podcast together.
Yeah, you're right. But then he's coming into your life and he wants that access. But for now, you are giving male bestie majority of that access. He still has to work his way into your life. But he's saying like,
There's no
"I'm
space."
here. There's no space for me because you've already given that access to your male bestie.
Yeah.
No.
And even with the whole doors open thing, again, it's about access. These people have access to you. Oh, hi. Can
But
easily
you
drop
have
it.
access to me. I'm not trying to sleep
But he's
with you.
trying to.
You're not trying to sleep with me.
Because I'm a girl.
Why do you think that would make a difference?
Can I speak?
Why would you think that would make a difference?
Okay, I think, okay. Wait, let's pause. This one is not being so. All right, Anesu.
Okay, my 2 cents, right? I feel like when you say you have a male bestie or a female bestie, right? There's some things you get from a male friendship that you don't get from a female friendship. You're talking to your male bestie, right? You say, oh, this guy is doing this, and the other. And your male bestie is the type to then say, oh, as a man, you should be doing this. And you'll listen to him because
Then
he
they're
is
not
a man.
good friends. Then just means they're just a shitty friend.
No, Kuda, but that's the
Not
thing.
that he's trying to sleep with you.
No.
That's not all it is about.
No. Because if you say he's a shitty friend, I think if you say he's a shitty friend would be wrong as well. Because he's also giving you advice as a friend.
Yes.
But by
here's a
giving you
different perspective.
advice as a friend, as a male friend, he then tells you that guys should do this, and the other, right? But you've listened to your friend in this instance. You haven't given your person that you're talking to romantically a chance to make it up to you. When you are feeling bad, your male bestie catches it on, like, oh, no. But when you now trauma dump on your bestie, you're supposed to be doing that with the new person you're speaking to. So they understand, oh, Kuda doesn't like this, and the other.
Because how else are they going
But
to know?
what if I do the same with my female friends? Is that okay?
It's still wrong because you're not
Then-
giving your person
Then
a chance.
So then it has nothing to do with the fact that it's a male or female friend. It's just the way I
But he
relate.
said
No,
male
but for
bestie,
the
female
guy.
bestie. So even as grown-ass women, if you guys are still bestie to the extent that it's a threat to your relationship, it's also bad. It's
wrong.
Yeah,
So
because
you
and then if we say it like that, we agree. Because I'm just saying, I don't think it's a situation of my male best friend is trying to come in between. It's just a situation where it's bad friendships all around.
Your male bestie, does he have a girlfriend?
Yes.
How is your relationship with her?
Oh, it's great. We love each other. She's amazing. Oh my God, she's amazing. And again, understanding that that's his girlfriend, right? I'm just...
And how do you deal with instances where he comes to you and says, "Yo, could I have this hand?"
We don't do that.
Okay.
We actually don't do that. If you have issues with your girlfriend, that's between you
So
and your
I suppose
girlfriend.
then you and your
And
male
that's the
bestie
same with
have
us.
healthy boundaries.
That's the same with
but
us.
that's
You're
not
not coming
applicable
here
to
and saying,
everyone.
well, like you see, hence the problem. Because that's what I'm saying. The way that we are, right? You keep your issues to yourself. You keep your issues to yourself. I'm not also trying to be even as a female friend and be like, but why is he doing that? And I could easily do that also, right? But it's just, that's just your relationship that between you and your person. You come, you tell me if you want to cry, and then go back to them. I'm never going to trash talk them. I'm not going to say, until we get to a point where if you now break up and you want to trash talk, we still won't be able to do that. At least 5 years. And then maybe we might come back to it. But the same way I'm with you, I'm with them. So it doesn't, there's no difference. And that's why it's crazy to me because it's like the way I relate to my female friends is the exact same way.
Just that this one has a,
This one is
has
doing it.
Male besties come with
has
a
an
certain-
inverted uterus.
a certain level of entitlement. That's the thing. I feel like male besties come with a certain level of entitlement. There's some stuff because, let's say in that example, you guys have known each other for such a long time, right? Obviously, they do genuinely care about you and stuff, and that's where it's going to be like a sort of like a thing because there's going to be times when maybe let's just say there's a crisis, right? And you call your male bestie, you don't call your person. And your person finds out later and it's like, but which one is this one now? Said no, but what's going on here? Because I personally would not stand for it. I'd be like, no.
Did I call them for practical reasons?
Okay, if it's practical reasons, maybe it's a proximity thing. They'll actually close.
Still,
right?
because it's your person A, person B scenario.
Person A, person B. Yeah.
Because that's person B.
In a way. Yeah.
Okay, I had a question. Has this ever been an issue for you in a relationship? The male bestie thing.
Yes.
Oh, hectic, dog.
The male bestie. I would be there. I would get to her place, and the male bestie he's there. And
Doing get ready with me.
right? And it's like, and you'd be like, yo, what's good? You know, what's good? What's happening? What? Do you know what?
Adjusting lighting.
Yeah, and there I was naive because I was like, no, it's just a male bestie. Do you know where they are now? They are married. That's the ending of this story. So a male bestie is a mythical creature to me. There's no such thing. I don't believe in that. Male bestie. Yeah. Even to my female friends, I'm not a male bestie to any woman. Like I have female friends, but I'm not like the bestie. You know?
Get into what we were reading
when I'm playing those games. What are we talking about? Cheating. No, but I think we're still there.
Yeah,
we're still there.
there.
Because, all right, so I had a few soft cheating examples from ChatGPT. Flirty DMs, snaps, or emojis with someone outside your relationship. Keeping close, emotional, intimate friendships with an ex secretly. Constantly liking or engaging with provocative content, especially someone you're attracted to. Spending a lot of emotional energy on someone you're just friends with. Emotional energy, that's interesting.
Emotional energy on your
Bestie. Bestie. Complaining about your partner to someone you're low-key attracted to. Using dating apps just for fun or validation.
What?
That's wild. That is not soft. None of those are soft.
Having a work husband or wife that crosses boundaries. That crosses boundaries.
Not just a work husband / wife.
No,
That is the work
when you guys
husband.
get to the stage of calling each other husband and wife at work.
What are we doing?
Can I bring a very recent example?
How is
You
it?
know, Fantastic Four, like Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
He's just
He's a
Pedro
zaddy
Pascal,
though.
That's a bit too much now.
Right? Pedro's a zaddy though.
But he's doing too much. His married
He
co-star.
kisses them and
Yeah,
stuff.
apparently he's got a condition where he can't. He gets anxiety. He's got anxiety, and he has to hold someone's hand. So in the movies, Fantastic Four, his female co-star, she's
His
pregnant.
wife.
His wife in the movie. Like every time they're on the red carpet, he's holding her waist. And people are going like, no, but he's gay. Easy. But come on, like still.
Wait,
it's
is
like,
Pedro gay?
No, he's not. Wait, let me find it. There's no way.
No, he is.
That's why.
Please, I don't want. No, please don't find that out. I'm scared.
Okay, this one is a bit, I don't know how to put it.
Yeah.
If your girl is cheating with another girl, that's still cheating?
Yes.
Because I've heard of people who say it doesn't count.
What do you mean?
Am I bisexual?
No, that's now there's also fetishization now. That's when it's now like you're into that sort of thing, but it's still cheating. As long as anyone outside your relationship is cheating.
Yeah, please. Period. Whether it's same sex or queer
Yeah.
situation.
All right. Okay. Cheating optics. Why does it land harder on the woman who is cheated on than the cheater? Say that again. Why is it that, especially in marriages or very popular couples, when the man cheats, there's less of an uproar or backlash on him, the cheater, but there's a lot of judgment and just zeroing into the woman who was cheated on,
Because
and a lot of judgment around them staying.
Because I think we're living in a sim, right? Where everybody has an opinion about what you should do on the internet when you've been cheated on. And I don't know, it just, like, we're just living in a simulation, man, like, where now all eyes are on you. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna be the fool and stay, or are you going to kind of walk away with your head held high type? I think that's just what it is.
I blame the patriarchy as well.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know. I feel like so many people are told men cheat.
Yeah.
This is what guys do.
It's normal.
It's normal for a guy to cheat. But there's something wrong with you as a woman if you can't keep a man in check. Like, what's wrong with you that your husband had to cheat? It's always like, oh, he mustn't have been getting all the love at home, and that's why he has a side chick or a small house. It's because he's not getting that woman seems so mean and whatever, and that's why he's now stepped out to find love elsewhere. I feel like that's usually the narrative, especially
We're so lenient on the men.
especially in Zim.
Yeah.
We really say men cheat all the time,
Because
and
that
it's
is the
expected.
narrative. That is the narrative to say, Marume, men are just naturally, cheaters. And if a man cheats, it's not that he just wants to scratch an itch. Not that he wants this lady. But
So 6. Right now you are the representative of all men.
Oh wow. Okay.
Is it that hard
To
not cheat? Does it really go against your nature?
I wouldn't say it goes against our nature. I think it's difficult to present all men because people have different motivations. But I'll say it's hardest to cheat where you're happy. You're not going to even consider that, I think. And I think if you're unhappy for whatever reason it is, whether it's a good reason or a toxic reason, they are going to, and it's also been sort of normalized, I guess, with guys where to just be like, hey, bruh.
there's options.
There's options, So I think from a socialization standpoint, and just thinking about even just gym locker room talk and stuff like that, yeah, I do feel like it's a socialization thing. But when you're actually happy in the relationship, I don't think it's gonna be even a thing.
Until you get really drunk.
Nah.
And then all of a sudden, that girl over there in the corner just starts to look a bit. All of a sudden, you just have no free will. All of a sudden, you can't control yourself.
Okay.
You know those situations where you're at a concert and then your person gets cold. Oh, not cold. Or gets cold on stage. Like it's Asha. Or it's a Chris
that's
Brown.
cheating.
I wanted to bring that. She made me think of that. Yeah. Yeah.
No. Okay.
There was that. It's a once in a lifetime.
Guys.
Remember that?
No, but what are you actually doing on
That
the
girl
stage?
on
Remember the
Omale's
Omale
stage.
hand?
Yeah, I remember Omale.
Guys, that's cheating.
Yeah.
Because let's say Skepta is performing. How many of you are not going there? How many people are not going on that stage if Skepta calls you on stage?
Guys, I also feel like
we can just do a
feel
sidewalk,
like-
Yeah.
I feel like embarrassing me is also cheating.
Yes.
Because I can imagine going to a concert with my husband and then he goes and gets a lap dance from the artist.
From Spice.
From Janet Jackson.
Whoever it is. First of all, what do you mean?
SZA.
Because you're leaving me in the crowd. Yeah, you're leaving me in the crowd to watch. What am I?
But I'm watching you guys live our. Okay, this is
serious.
For example, if you go to Jamaica, right?
Yeah.
You and your husband together. You go together, obviously. Like you're going together.
Oh.
But then you go to a street party or whatever, and there's those, random gyrating situation. You know how you've seen those parties in Jamaica. Where
I think you can make anything respectful though. I don't think you need to make
Respectfully grinding.
Because I was about to say,
No, like what you were saying.
excited.
Like I've been
Like,
called on the stage for
I'll go
Omale's
maybe
concert.
go hug Skepta, take a selfie,
Okay.
and then just like
When
do a
hug you.
side bob. Like,
Yeah, I feel like you can be respectful
Yeah.
with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
No.
one is your enthusiasm.
The only respect is taking your man's by the hand and going together on stage and
Yeah.
being obscene for the people. Otherwise,
Yeah.
there's no context where
you'd rather be
Yeah.
obscene for the crowd.
Honestly, and I
Yes.
agree with you that it really is how I'm not embarrassed because you went on stage. I'm not embarrassed that I'm sitting here. All right, particularly if this is somebody that we both went to go see. Say we both went to go see. He's a fan. I'm a fan of whoever female artist is. I'm trying to think, like Spice, maybe. We're both fans.
We're both fans of
Right,
Spice, bro.
And then he goes on stage. I should be actually really excited for him.
Spice.
And
Guys, let's give proper example. That's the kingdom. Like, who's the Spice person? Let's put.
Wait, no,
I gave Skepta as an example. We need like.
the king.
you know who Vibes
wait.
Cartel is?
Yes.
And Spice.
We're not going to
He's one of Spice. You see, like the dark skin.
Yeah, blue
This
hair.
is cool. Hey guys,
No,
I
but
said Skepta.
have you seen when she's on
Skepta and
stage?
Spice, same level.
When she's on
They're not on the
stage
same
and
level.
she is
Like,
They really
listen.
are.
you guys have Skepta. I'm saying, let's give an example who's serious. No, Skepta is not a
I
problem.
don't know what he's done on.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
who
maybe
would we
Omale,
say? Who would we
Wizkid,
say?
or-
No,
Shensi.
I wouldn't even go up
yes.
on the stage. for
Shensi.
Shensi.
Fine.
Let's go with that.
Shensi. I'm also a fan of Shensi.
Okay.
Here, me, men's are where men's get called on stage. Shensi is about to hit him with the wildest wine Mandem has ever seen his whole life. He's the luckiest one to get it out of this whole. You know what I mean?
Together.
No, for me,
You guys are.
I'm actually. Wait, what?
Are you 30-some people?
No, for me, right, particularly when it comes to these celebrities, right, this is not a situation where he went to some rando pabasto, got her number, did a thing. You know what I mean? Like, this is celebrity we're never going to see again. This is a chance you'll never get any other time. You're not, like, feeling her up. Right, that is for me
she's going
when
to come and
that's for me
sit
when
down.
the disrespect comes, right? She's going to do what she has to do. You don't have to touch her, but she's gonna sit on you. She's gonna whine you
on your man.
down. She's gonna whine you down. That's what I'm saying, right? You when you start now trying to,
But what if he gets hard?
kind of that's between him and the camera.
Certain things for single people.
No,
That's
but I
what I'm
understand.
But for me, I don't see it. I'm not going to turn around and think that's an issue.
I feel
I know
like
you're listening.
I feel like because we have so many different perspectives, I think some people don't consider certain things as cheating. So we can't put a blanket term and say if a woman twerks on you or whatever, it's cheating because you never know. That's why I said the first time we were describing, I said it needs to be something that affects your partner. It needs to be something that your partner does not approve of. Because if we want to live in a world where we think monogamy is for everyone, I think we'd be wrong. Because lots of people are doing whatever they're doing in their houses and they've agreed on whatever they've agreed on in their houses. So now it's more of the couple. Does this person feel some type of way about the things that I'm doing? If I'm liking all the slay queens of Harare on Instagram, does my girlfriend hate it?
Yes.
If I am, I don't know, if I am taking selfies or I don't know, kissing some celebrity's cheek
Putting
or whatever. Does my boyfriend hate that? Does what has my boyfriend said about our boundaries? Because if we put a blanket term, I feel like it's a bit more because some people don't think that's cheating. Some people would be like, go get twerked on.
Have fun.
Don't live your best life.
Live your best life.
Me and my camera would be like this.
Live your best life and we're going home together and we're
So that
fine.
there's evidence for you to tell your boys
And so,
tomorrow.
like, I was just, when I gave the Jamaica example, right? It's like, what must happen? We've both gone to Jamaica. We both like the vibe.
Do you feel like it's cool for couples to actually be like, for example, open about their attraction to other people. Like, for example, if you're out and about and
We see a hot girl.
Exactly, see a hot girl, is it cool for the guy to go like, oh, she's fine, or the girl to see some big dude and go like, yo,
I personally, Mina, thank you. I think it's fantastic when couples do that, right? I might even be the one to show you the hot girl. Look at that, right?
Okay.
It could actually be me who points her out, right? But now I can see that I can understand how in a different dynamic with somebody else that would be. See, because if I was to point out a hot girl, you might agree with me. But let me turn around and say, that nigga. It could be either, oh, I'm not gay. Why are you showing me men? I don't think he's, like all of a sudden you get defensive
So do you
about
want to
like,
go home?
exactly. Like all of a sudden you're getting like defensive. But I'm like, when I pointed out the girl, you were cool. You were actually like with me. But I pointed out the dude and all of a sudden, what are you trying to do? Oh wow, so I can see how then that just becomes something we just don't do for both girls and boys. Because if you can point out girls and I can't point out boys, then that's not going to work. But where it is a dynamic where we can both appreciate good-looking people without it being an issue in what we are doing. You know what I mean? Like maybe then it becomes, oh, but what do you have to point it out? Okay, what difference does it make? It's not going to change how I look. It's not going to change how you look. And if that changes how you see me because you see in her, then that's not a relationship I should even be in the first place.
Ama, you talked about like threesomes, yeah? So like, no, as in, I came across this article where like there's, there are couples who go like, yeah, we like your vibe, like the couples, swingers and stuff. And this lady was talking about the fact that they had a threesome, and then she felt, disrespected because he was giving the other lady more attention.
Yes.
So that's another form of cheating. I'm just bringing back
dangerous games. Dangerous games. What? Win stupid games. Win stupid prizes.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Wait, no, but can you answer the question? Actually, genuinely,
what was the question?
The question was.
See, she doesn't even entertain those questions.
When you are in public and you see a good-looking person, if your person points it out, is there an issue? Divorce?
Yeah. No,
I'm joking. But we don't do that. I think someone pointed out that it's a couple dynamic. That's just not our dynamic. Why are we going around looking at people? Because it's like, what are we trying to achieve? Because to me, it's like, okay,
stupid games win stupid prizes.
Fine, okay, she's pretty.
Then what do you want to do about it?
So that should be something that's just generally omitted, like in your vibe, like because obviously your person is attracted to other people, like not because of like an active.
But I don't want you to rub it in my face that you are attracted to other people.
It's just
you can. It's it's natural that you could be like, oh my gosh, I don't know who is attractive. I'm thinking of celebrities. Like, you could think Angelina Jolie is so attractive, but you don't need to rub it in my face every time.
What's every time?
Like, every time you see someone who is attractive to you, you'll be like, oh my gosh. Babe,
because it's also like, when we're talking about sexual discipline, it's also a thing of like, are you the type of person who can be around an attractive person and not lose your shit? Because like, even if, no, for real, because even if it was me, right, and there's an attractive man, and I always feel the need to be like, oh my god, look at that guy, right?
Yeah.
First time, okay, cool, I see it, he's hot. But every time. There's some point where he's going to be sitting thinking, is this all she sees? Now when we're out in the thing, we're both scoping. That one. Like, I've heard of married couples who do it and they're happy and they love it. It's okay. It's just not for me. It's
not for me either.
I don't get the why. Like, even as a single person, I think I just wasn't that inclined. Because to me, even just attraction physical. It's just like it's okay. It's your outline. Some people are good looking, some people are not. But for me, it's just a thing. So if someone is like always excited, pointing out, look at that girl. Like I've heard of a situation where it was even a comparison thing. And especially for girls, if it's a guy who's always pointing out Hans who you have nothing in common.
That's wild.
At some point you're like, okay, so you like baddies, all right.
And
What are
I'm
we
not
doing?
that.
You know what I mean? So it's.
Does it become an insecurity thing?
I think it can, and it just becomes weird.
There's married women who've caught like their husbands watching porn, and the
Is
woman
that
looked
cheating?
nothing like her, and then she felt some type of way.
Is that cheating though?
Watching
porn.
Watching porn.
Is that?
Is that cheating?
Hey, yay! Can we go home?
Answer the question, then we could go.
I think in a way it is.
Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it?
What? Watching porn.
Girl, if you're checking the statistics,
I know. I mean, I know that a lot of people.
Zimbabwe.
I know, but it's
like
just
number
like
one searched thing in Zimbabwe.
it's just. Cheat me.
I think it's cheating if it is detrimental to your marriage
Yeah.
How would you feel
or your relationship.
if you walked in on your husband, for example, he's on the phone and he's just watching porn?
That's the thing. I feel like
Would you just walk? Hey, babe, how's the sesh today?
no, I would
think
just leave the room, give him his privacy.
It also depends on the state of your sex life. Because if your sex life is not in a good place and he's spending his time on porn, one, that's probably a cause. And two, it will definitely cause a rift because already if your sex life is bad, it means something is wrong
something
between
is
the
off.
two of you. And if you're devoting your energy elsewhere in that way, it's
What are you doing?
it's a bad plan. Yeah.
It's a slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope. Ish. Okay.
I don't know.
Guys, this is not what I expected. I like it. Okay. So, does anyone want to tell us about the time they cheated?
No.
Hey, our audience needs to tell us about the time they cheated or the time they got cheated on.
Okay. One last round of questions.
I am
6.
No.
Did you get caught or confess or you got away with it?
Yo.
Just the answer. You don't need to
Caught,
just
confess, got away with it. Just the 3.
Ah.
Yeah.
And did you get caught? Did you confess or you got away with it?
Got away with it. Because men never assume women are cheating.
Yay!
Kuda, were you caught? Did you confess or you got away with it? Okay, we'll give her a moment. Just pick one incident.
Well, I've had to pick one. I got away with it.
Wait, was there a moment where you got caught? Yes or no?
Yeah. But not by that person.
By someone else.
Yeah.
Were you at a concert?
We'll get back. You know, caught, confess, or got away with it?
Got away with it.
Guys, I confess.
But you see, what I wanted to say is, it was
real,
a situation
though.
with somebody.
Well, you
I
have
knew
to
somebody
confess.
so and
No,
confessed.
for me, right, it was
So you've also confessed. You've done all 3, basically.
all 3. For me, it was because that was a signal to me that, yeah, this relationship shouldn't still be going on. Because I don't cheat. But the fact that it went that far was like, okay, I know. I'm definitely not in this anymore. So I came clean. And then
what was their reaction?
I would rather not do that to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically that for me, that was my signal to say that no, this is uncharacteristic and I definitely am not in this relationship anymore.
No,
So yeah.
I think the worst thing would be if he was like, it's okay. Let's keep it moving.
Oh, you must be mad.
A mess. So,
Right. So cheaters, tell us your story. Do you guys think cheating is bad?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Like,
I'm looking for low-hanging fruit here,
I
guys.
think if it's I feel like if a woman is if a woman is in a abusive relationship and she finds solace somewhere else,
If the relationship,
I mean, but it depends
And
on
then
the
finding the
dynamics.
solace.
It depends on the dynamics. What if it's like someone in like a country where like it's like so
Like which country is this?
like you know what I'm saying, where they don't have that sort of freedom.
You don't have divorce.
And then she actually and it's an arranged type of thing. She never even liked the person.
Okay. Is your answer different, or do you make a difference between just dating people and married people?
No, definitely married. Yeah.
Definitely married.
So the answer is different for
Isn't this a
people who are
difference?
dating and people who are married.
No. Actually, no. It doesn't matter actually. As long as you're in an abusive
The same
situation
standard applies.
and you're with, you find someone else, you know, because people cope with stress differently. You know.
Since you keep getting with her.
I'm just giving low hanging fruit. Cheating is not low. That was a low, guys.
No, it wasn't done.
Are you sure? Aye.
it's bad.
It's bad, yeah.
Hey, yeah. You guys are funny.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think we. Bye, guys.
Bye.
The episode is over.